YouTube, what up? Curtis Johnson. Well, you know who it is. If you don't know by now, you won't know. I'm not in my normal truck. I'm in the Chevy. Fred is at the shop. I'll probably be picking him up either today or tomorrow. Differential blew out. They're telling me $750 just for the part and their labor. We're not gonna pay that. We can't pay that. We're not gonna pay it. That's too much. I refuse. I found one differential up in down in Maryland. It's about 100, almost 200 miles away, but whatever. Make a weekend out of things like that. But anyway, what is free time? Free time does not exist when you have a business. There's always something to do. Always something to do. And basically I'm trying to make my whole business into free time, if you can grasp that. Like right now, I'm sitting here. I've been at this property since about 12:50. I had an appointment to meet the electrical inspector at 1 o'clock, and now it is 2:48, and I'm still waiting. I've called. They say, "Oh yeah, you know, it was 5 after 1, you know," so I called him, let him know I was here. Like, hey, yeah, I'm here, you know, just making sure he's coming. He's, oh yeah, he's scheduled to come in. He's probably just tied up at the last inspection. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. So waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I call him back. It's, you know, 10 minutes to 2. They're like, well, it was between 1 to 2, so he still probably caught up the last inspection. I'm like, okay, you know, you told me 1 o'clock and now you're saying 1 to 2. But, you know, it's like they have the power. Like, I can't do anything but wait. You know, I'm in their world now. So, but I'm sitting here and this is free time. This is free time. This is time where I could do research. This is time I can do reading. This is time I can look into how I'm gonna make my business free time. I'm not gonna go into depth with that, but if you do your research about business and things of that nature, you can see that you'll know what I'm talking about, basically. But yeah, this house that I'm at, I actually got the work order from the client saying, I'm having trouble getting bids on getting these violations cleared up. Could you help me out? So I'm like, okay. So I go out, I meet the code person, safety person, whatever that is, whoever he is, and you know, he couldn't get in the house. I let him in the house. He looks over the house and he said, hey, yeah, I need this, we'll see what it is. It's a pole that's going up. It's a wooden pole that's falling apart from the house to where the electrical meter is connected to, and he wants me to fix it. He wants it not to fall over. Understandable, it's unsafe. So I go and I'm like, you know, I see the roof leaking and a few other issues, and I'm like, yeah, what about this? You want to, oh, well, the roof is leaking on the electrical box, the service box. So I'm like, okay, so what about this? You want us to stop the leak? He's like, nah, I don't care about the leak. He's like, I'm like, okay, now what about the, you know, changing the box, like changing the pole? Do we need a permit for that? He's like, yeah, let's do it on a permit to make sure everything comes back good and stuff. And I'm like, all right. So now leaving that, and with, you know, being that I've been doing this for a while, and I've done electrical I've walked through with the electrician on electrical inspection. I know that with the water leaking from the roof down to the service box, it's not gonna pass. You know, even if the pole is put back in code, the electrical inspector come through on the permit, he's not gonna pass it because of the water dripping on the service box. So, therefore, that's what's warranting my visit today. That's costing me so much time. But since I've been waiting, like I said, you know, this is the time. This is free time. This is time that I can't do anything. I have to be here, and I'm waiting. So I've been online. I've been making phone calls, and doing things that I normally can't do when out in the field doing other things and handling things. Oh, I really need a haircut, man. Maybe I should have been doing that. But anyway, you know, and this is my free time. You know, I can't really get into like I said, I can't really get into details. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. You know, just because you're sitting here waiting, no, you don't call your boo up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, boo, I'm sitting here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you play big shot, whatever. You know what I mean? Nah, like, boo gonna be there when I get done. If she ain't, then she ain't my boo. You know what I mean? And that's just how it goes. So, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I guess I'm about to go back to hurry up and waiting. You know, that's what it pretty much boils down to, hurry up and waiting. But catch you at the next video. Peace.